So Michelle Lordi is a songwriter and band leader and has been singing with all kinds of spectacular people over the last few years. She told me to cut a lot of that out, but I did want to talk, being a sideman, I did want to talk about some of the sidemen. Matt Parrish has performed and recorded with many of the top names in jazz, including Regina Carter, Wynton Marsalis, Dee Dee Bridgewater, Houston Person, Clark Terry, Etta James. You sort of get the idea after a while. He's I've probably got a life list now that of the greatest concert halls in the world. Are there 10 or 11 that you still haven't hit that you have to check off?
Well, I'm here now.
Yeah, he's here now. Ben Karp on guitar. Grew up in Glenside, moved to Pittsburgh for school, and came back because he loves Philadelphia, and we're so much hipper than Pittsburgh anyway. He claims his influences come from Zeppelin to the Beatles to Fish to Radiohead to the Dirty Projectors, to Jay-Z and Kurt Rosenwinkel. He's been composing and working with original bands himself. Ben Karp on guitar. Mike Frank I've known and admired for decades, and trying to prize some words of wisdom out of him about the last 30 years of his life proved impossible. So he told me not to call him a man of mystery, but he's a man of mystery.
Say nice things about Canada.
The Michelle Lordi Quartet.
Bending hand, lingering hand, why shouldn't we? A feeling there, longing, despair, why shouldn't we? Both loved and lost, both double-crossed by he and she. If he goes there and she goes there, why shouldn't we? So hey, 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 hey. He grabs her wrist, the planets shift, why shouldn't we? Touching your hand is like a land I've never been. If we go there and they go there, we're just like them. But we go there and they go there, why shouldn't we? So hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. That song's called Double Crossed, and it was co-written with the wonderful musician Tim Motzer, who's not here tonight. Just would like to reintroduce this wonderful band you're listening to. Kenny did such a beautiful job. I'm really grateful for that beautiful introduction. Again, Benjamin Karp on guitar. Mike Frank on the piano. And Matt Parrish on bass. So if any of you know me, if you know me, you know that I've been singing for a little while now, but music that I've written is completely new. So you guys are one of the first audiences that I've sung my originals for. And I want to thank you so much for your ears and for being such a welcoming audience. I really appreciate that. This next song is called Before. Sleeping baby, can you wake him? Please come close to me. I hear a wind beat at my window. No, you're leaving me. We speak in tongues, we speak of days. Please come close to me. Night is inked across your face. You're so far away. I do not want what I had before. I do not want what I had before. I do not want what I had. What I had. What I had before. What I had before. Touch your hand, dear. Can you hear me? You're so far away. I dream of moths and owls. I know that you're leaving me. Miles away, still hear your breathing. You're so far away. We're together. Where you're going, I'm so far away. I do not want what I had before. I do not want what I had before. I do not want what I had. What I had. What I had before. What I had before. you stay. I know it hurts you when the words get in the way. Please believe me when I say I do. I do not want what I had before. I do not want what I had before. I do not want what I had, what I had, what I had before, what I had before. It's cold now where your arm was next to me. So it's funny. So once again, if any of you know me, you know that it's been like a wild ride of a year. I've got. It's been interesting. We had a house fire the day after Christmas, and woo, everything's gone. But any house music? No. Any burning house? Well, you know. Anyway. But back to the subject of, you know, I've had the wonderful opportunity and pleasure to play music with everybody you see here on stage and more, to playing jazz standards over the past couple years. And Kenny mentioned I have a great, wonderful group of people who come out to Vintage. I hope you all join us sometime. But what's so funny is that for years and years and years, I had collected ideas for songs, but had never really executed. And it took them all catching on fire and burning up to actually get some of them recorded. So here's some artistic, burn it all! But really, the last song, the song before that, everything came from trying to reconstruct the songs that I have held on to a little too tight, I guess, for the last 20 years or so. So this next song, and our final song, so that whoever's keeping time doesn't feel nervous. Right? This final song is a little bit about this process, this artistic process, where you can get overwhelmed. You can get overwhelmed by the process. And this song is an answer song to the song I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, which I was working on with Matt Parrish for a different project. And I was doing a little research on it. Man, that is the saddest song. And if you guys know me, you know I don't like sad songs or anything. Oh, maybe you don't know me. I really love sad songs. But I was like, man, this is really sad. This isn't just like lost your car, lost your dog. This is you're alone in the universe, and then we all die. So, and I don't know about you, but that's kind of hard to absorb. So when we were working on that song, the idea of this song came to me, which the idea is that yeah, this is none of it's permanent, but we need to make things now. That's right. You down has gone away. Poor bird, I never left you. Poor bird, So I must choose to break up with the sound. The one that brought you down has gone away. Don't confuse the siren sigh with the purple sky. Your face, it shows the years and strains of all those long goodbyes. Poor bird, the one you cling to. Poor bird, the one you sing to. Break up with the sound. The one that brought you down has gone away. Don't confuse the siren sigh with the purple sky. Your face, it shows the years and strains of all those long goodbyes. 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 My name's Michelle. It's a pleasure to sing for you. You can check out my website, michellerordi.com. I have things for sale. I have a Wonder Witcher that you didn't hear tonight for sale. Thank you.